Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of What We Eating. Today I'm gonna do something real simple. It's the playoffs, game day. If you're having company, fine. If not, hey, if you got family or you just by yourself, that's cool too. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. And what I'm gonna make today is Rotel Dip. So simple. Only maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients maybe, depending on what you want to add to it. But let's get started. All right, so the ingredients that you're gonna have, I have 2 cans of 10-ounce Rotel Dip. 2 cans of 10 ounce of Rotel Dip. I have a big can of cream of mushroom soup, a small block of Velveta cheese, which is the 16-ounce, 1 pound, a half a cup of milk, and tablespoon salt, pepper, 2 pounds of ground meat, and of course I have tortilla chips. I have the tortilla chip dippers, and then I have regular tortilla chips sitting behind it. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and first thing you want to do is brown your ground meat. So just put that in there. And we're going to put that in there and let that brown. And while that is cooking, here. I know, you need a spoon. And you want to let that, crumble that up real good. Jonathan, come get your brother's spoon. Okay. Well, never mind. He said he don't need it. Yeah, I know my little ones. This is everyday life. I had somebody tell me that kids are distracting in the background. Well, baby, I can't help that. I have children, and this is everyday life, okay? So, if you don't like it, I'm so sorry. This is my family, and I have children and a husband. So, okay, make sure your ground meat is, just let that start browning real good. I'm gonna let that grind that up. Just take your spoon and grind it really good. Okay, and we'll let that. Okay, so the ground meat is almost done. It's still a little pink, but I have it ground up really, really good. I'm still grinding it or chopping it up or whatever you want to call it. So we'll continue to let that cook until there's no more pink. Okay, so now that the ground meat is done, now what you want to do is go ahead and drain the grease, because you don't want your Rotel dip to be real greasy or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this drained. Okay, so now that the ground meat is all drained, I want to add my cans of Rotel Tomatoes. I have 2 cans, and I just want to get that in there really good. And once you get that in there, just kind of stir it around a little bit. And I turn my fire down to about a 6. Then I want to add my can of 6.6 ounce of cream of mushroom soup. And just get that in there. That up. So Rotel dip is really, really easy to make. Game day, weekend, weeknight. You know, that is really good. It's a dip. I mean, of course you want to add something with it if it doesn't fill you up or your family up, which I have hot wings in the oven too, so that'll fill us up. I'm gonna add my half a cup of milk. And then my Velveta cheese. And I like using Velveta cheese because it melts easily, of course. So I'm gonna get that in there. And I'm gonna turn my fire down to about a 3 because that's just gonna melt slowly. Just let that melt in. Click on down. And then I also wanna add a tablespoon of salt and pepper. Get that mixed in there really good. Okay, so now what you want to do is stir this occasionally. Don't let it burn. That's why you turn your heat down to about a 3 or a 2.5, however, depending on your stove. And just let that cheese melt. And we'll let that melt and I'll be back. Okay, so the Velveta cheese has melted. And you can see how creamy that is. You can see the Rotel tomatoes, the ground meat. It's very good. Okay, and I'm gonna fix up a plate so I can let y'all see it. And I'm gonna get ready to feed my family. All right, y'all. So the dip is ready. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a plate. And like I said, I use the bowl tortilla chip dippers. And I'm just gonna place some dip on top of here. Some on there. You can add as little or as much as you like. It's gonna be your plate. Tell me when to stop.
That's good.
And like I said, I just added, made some teriyaki hot wings. I didn't do a video on this, but get some hot wings on here. Like I said, this is game day. How many you want on there?
That's good.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back over here. And you don't have to garnish this, I'm just doing this. But there you have it. Rotel dip. All right, and I want to thank you guys. Please like and subscribe. And until next time on What We Eat.